So today we're going to be talking about all the different online businesses, or at least the top 5 that people are doing and people are becoming really successful with, the differences between them all, and the #1 businesses I recommend, whether you're brand new or experienced in online business. So let's start with Shopify. Shopify is a great business model, except what most Shopify experts or people who are really successful selling on Shopify don't tell you, especially if they're selling courses, is that it takes a lot of time and a lot of money other than to pay for your education in selling on Shopify. I'm talking about money spent on advertising and learning how to market and actually sell a product on your Shopify store. So initially, time to set up for Shopify, and depending on how much of a budget you have for advertising, and like I said, most of the time you won't actually be informed that you're going to need an advertising budget. You can't get a product to sell on a Shopify store without paying for Google ads or Facebook ads or any other type of ad, which is one reason I don't recommend Shopify as a #1 business, especially if you're new and especially if you have small or very little budget or no budget. Okay, without the right education and striking basically a lucky product, and learning how to find trends, learning how to do research for products online, understanding advertising. Basically, you also going to need to be taking a Facebook advertising course, a Google ad course, a Bing ad course. You're going to be spending a lot of money. I would say at least a few $1,000s is the minimum budget you need to be successful running a Shopify store and actually getting products to sell and making a profit. But a lot of people can actually do Shopify, take educational courses, and they can still fail. So why I do not recommend Shopify for beginners, I recommend having at least a few years experience in the e-commerce world before ever doing a Shopify store. Next up, network marketing, or MLMs. First of all, they're a great business and you can make some great money doing network marketing or MLM or affiliate marketing. But the first thing they are is time consuming. Normally 30 days or more, for someone to get their first sale, especially if they're brand new, and if that's if they're working it every single day, promoting it on Facebook, messaging people, posting in groups. And lots of people don't even actually make one sale, and they spend months of time and a lot of money with no success, and they end up disappointed and sad, and that's because this industry has a serious lack of training and education. There's not much training or education in network and affiliate marketing when you actually sign up directly with a network marketing company or an MLM. They don't really give you much training. They may boast or explain that they do have all the tools you need to succeed, for example, but they don't actually give you marketing materials. They don't give you education on how to actually convert sales. They don't tell you how to reach out to people. But best case scenario with network marketing or MLM, you work every single day, you're reaching out to people, you're posting, and you're paying for some ads, which also is another cost. So you will have to spend a lot of time and some money to start to see some results in network marketing or MLM. Another business I don't suggest for people who are absolutely brand new to online business, but there is people who start absolutely brand new and they make it work, but what you don't understand is it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and sometimes a bit extra money to spend on ads and things like that to get this business model to work with little to no experience. Blogging takes a very long time to build organic traffic, even with SEO. You can even pay a top SEO expert to SEO the crap out of your blog page, and for you to be able to even make your first dollar, most of the time for bloggers it's at least 90 days or more. And the methods of making money with the blog is doing affiliate marketing, so promoting products on your blog page, writing blogs that are actually related to products and posting those products on your page, like an affiliate link to an Amazon product, for example, or doing Google AdSense and letting people advertise on your blog page. That takes, like I said, a long time because of traffic. To build organic traffic, your website needs to be around a while. Your blog actually needs to build authority in any niche that you're actually trying to write in, and it takes a long time with blogging, but it is a good business model. You can do it. It's just very time consuming and it takes a long time, and there is no guaranteed success with blogging. There's no guaranteed success with network marketing or MLM. and there's definitely no guaranteed success with Shopify. There's no guaranteed success with really any business or any even online job like freelance work, like the next business we're about to talk about. But with dedication and action and the right training, there's a lot of businesses that have a very, very high success rate, and I'm saving that business for last. So let's go on to freelance work. So let's say you start a job on Fiverr or Upwork, and you could maybe land your first job in about 20 days, a couple weeks, or up to 30 or 40 days you land your first job, but it might only be for $5 or $10 or $15. You have very limited earning potential. It's not your own business, so you're actually always working for other people, but there is people who can build a pretty big freelance work business, and over time, if you can actually outsource some of the tasks that you do for your freelance business to a team, let's say a team overseas of 3 or 4 or 5 other people who can help you, say, build websites, do blog pages, things like that, freelance work can turn into a pretty substantial business, but it takes a lot of effort, a lot of learning, a lot of training, a lot of trial and error, and a lot of education and a lot of time. Now, no business is an overnight success. All businesses take a long time. So when I say, it's going to take a while to make money with this business. So Shopify, I'd say at least 30 days, and that's only if you have the right education. You have a couple of $1,000s for advertising and learning the products and learning how to actually do a Shopify business and do advertising, and to land a lucky product. And I like to say a lucky product because I've done Shopify, I've been there, and after 5 years of doing e-commerce and selling online, I still I wouldn't like to train people to do Shopify or educate people in doing a Shopify business, because I like to be able to almost guarantee something, and to be able to have a proven track record of a very high level of success, like at least 6 or 7 figures, and there's just no way to do that with Shopify, to have it almost guaranteed to somebody. Network marketing and MLM takes a while as well, but I would say that would be a little bit better than Shopify in terms of how fast you can make your first sale and not needing a few $1,000s in an advertising budget. It just takes a lot of grinding and a lot of grunt work, but it can be done, and you can be very successful in that business model. Blogging, you can be very successful with it, but that's probably the #1 time consumer. It takes a very long time. It also takes not a few $1,000s in a budget, but I would say at least a couple hundred, and that would be once in a while to place a few ads to drive traffic to your blog, depending on your niche. And that would also probably entail needing a Google ad training education or a Facebook ad, so you actually can learn how to advertise and send traffic to your blog. So that, I would say, at least a couple $100. And then freelance work doesn't take any money up front, but it does take, you have to have skills, and mostly for something online, say data entry, creating a sales page, creating a blog page. So unless you don't have skills that you can offer to someone's business that comes to anything online, you'll be very limited to earning potential. Now, if you have a lot of skills and you can do a lot of things online and you can do them well, you can do really, really well in freelance work. But like I said, it's a pretty limited earning potential. Like, I don't know too many 7-figure or 8-figure freelance workers. I mean, there's quite a few 6-figure earners in the freelance industry, but those are the guys who have a team of 4 or 5 or more freelancers doing 90% of the work for them, and they're taking on large projects for larger companies. But it can be done. So that leaves me with the last business model I want to talk about, and that is e-commerce, more specifically drop shipping, and I'm not talking about Shopify. I'm talking about eBay and Amazon. So with eBay and Amazon dropshipping, the reason why it is, it has an 85% or more success rate, the highest success rate in an online business industry. So in any business you can start online, the highest chance of you to succeed and to make a large income is dropshipping on eBay and Amazon. Through 5 years of doing different online businesses, including Shopify, MLM, blogging, freelance work, Shopify, all these other businesses, eBay and Amazon has been the fastest growing business model, has required the least amount of education and training and trial and error, and the least amount of resistance when it comes to doing some legwork and then getting a result from that work, right? So for me, in 2013-14, started drop shipping on eBay. Made my first sale in a week, and I remember the very first item I sold was a DeWalt drill. It was a yellow drill that I sold. I paid, I think, $80, and I sold it for $120. So after fees, I think I paid about $94, and I sold it for $120. I made $25 my first sale in 1 week. So in my first week, I made $25 in 1 week, and I had zero experience. The course I paid for was a simple, literally all it showed was how to find a product on one website and how to sell it on eBay. There was no strategy, there was no how to handle customer service, there was no how to scale the business. It was the most basic course, and it was $19, and that's all I had, and within 1 week I made my first sale. Now 5 years later, we've done multiple 7 figures on the eBay and Amazon platforms, and that is, that is definitely something that we waited to reach that level before actually educating others in this business model. So then after about 4 months of selling on eBay, I started my Amazon business, and so I made my first sale on eBay in a week, and I made my first sale on Amazon within 3 days. So after I had about 4 months experience under my belt, I was able to get a sale in about half the time that I made my first sale when I first started. That first sale on Amazon was actually for a wooden end table, and I remember it. I sold it for $60, and I actually paid $25, so I made a pretty massive markup, a pretty massive profit on that first product I sold on Amazon. And a lot has changed on Amazon now, but those margins are definitely still possible, but not for 99% of people, and not for the majority of educational courses that are out there, which teach you how to jump on an existing listing. And the majority of people are competing for 5% margins or a little bit more. In SupremeCommerce, we're doing at least 20 or 30, every single student. So, the good thing about dropshipping, no ad skills required. Right? You don't have to know how to do Facebook ads. You don't know how to do Google ads or Bing ads. You don't have to know how to do any advertising whatsoever. No marketing whatsoever. No trending or research skills required. So how to follow trends. You don't need to know how to do that. It's literally as simple as going to an online website or supplier, looking at their products, searching that product from the online supplier on the platform you're selling on. So for example, eBay, you're selling on eBay and you look at your supplier, find some items, they look cool, whatever reason you like an item, search it on eBay, see if you can make a profit, list it, and wait for it to sell. So simple. So let's actually take a look really quick. So here I am, I pulled up the best sellers in toys and games on Amazon, and I'm going to search them out on eBay to see if I can find something. So it's a very, very easy way to, especially in the very beginning, is how to grow, how to scale an eBay business really quickly. Is a lot of people say, well, why would you do the best sellers? Everyone's going to be selling it. But what we teach in SupremeCommerce, and what I'm about to show you right now for free, is you can find these products, the best sellers, selling for huge profits, and no one knows, no one looks up this method. Unless they get lucky and they search the item and it pops up on the first page at a huge profit, and then you would go ahead and list that same item, and you would simply just undercut that price by a certain amount. So like $20 or $25 or $30, but you pay 10 or 15, you would undercut by 50 cents or $1. So I still do best sellers all the time because they sell really well. So let's literally just go with the very top #1 best-selling item in toys and games, which is this LOL surprise toy. Go over to eBay. Oh, I want to just copy the title. I could copy it just like that. I might have to click it. So I'll just grab the title and I'll come to eBay, ebay.com, and I'll search it out. From there, normally, there it is right there at the very top, and look at the price. $21. What's our price on Amazon? $10. So $10, let's say shipping, you don't have an Amazon Prime account, you're paying about $4 or $5 shipping, and with fees, which is about 13% on eBay, If you're going to sell this for 20 bucks, you're going to pay $15 including shipping. You're going to add another $2 on there for fees. You're going to be paying about $17. If you were to pay $17 and sell it for $19.99, that's a 12% ballpark markup. So you're making at least 10% profit. And this thing is sold 117 times. 117 times on eBay. And it's on Amazon, for 10 bucks. So I would just go ahead and click this item just to see if it's exactly what we're looking at. So it's a single unit, one for $20.99. And they've sold 117 of them. So let's just say in the last 30 days they've sold 117. They probably sell, this is probably like the last week. But let's just be modest and say they've sold 117 in a month. That would be 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 4 times a day. They're selling this thing for 4 times a day for $21. If you could just come in and sell it for $1 cheaper and sell 1 a day, and you're making $3 or $4 in 1 week, you're going to be making $20 or $30 a week with one product, and you don't need to pay for advertising. You don't need to know how to market. You don't need to know how to do anything except do that same process that I just did. I came to this supplier site, I searched out items, I grabbed the title, searched it on eBay, found it selling for a big profit, and then from there all I would do is go to my eBay, click list. All I'm doing is grabbing the images from my supplier. I'm going to grab some of the description, I'm going to copy and paste it into my eBay listing, and then I'm going to click list. And from there, people are going to be searching for this item on eBay. And as you can see, it already sells multiple times a day. I would probably say this thing sells at least 10 times a day on eBay, but we were modest and just said that it was 4 times a day. So this thing's clearly selling and clearly at a big profit. So all you simply have to do for this entire process is exactly what we just did. And now to grow your eBay business and to scale it, you would just simply repeat the process. Simply repeat the process. So then we would just go to another item, grab the title, go back over to eBay and search it. See if we can find it profit. So this is 10 bucks. It's $11, $10.99. LOL Surprise Bling Series. Includes 7 surprises. So we just want to make sure we're finding that exact one. Bling Series. The girl has like a little red outfit. There it is, right there, for 25 bucks. And if people are going, what the heck? Why, I thought eBay was saturated. I thought it was super highly competitive. Did you see how easy it was for me to find this item? It's literally sitting at the friggin' top of the page for a huge profit. Very top, 3rd result. And people like to, people love to bash businesses. They're not doing e-commerce, they're doing network marketing. So they say, don't do e-commerce, do network marketing. We're over here making millions of dollars. And it's like, okay, show me. Show me how you're making all this money in network marketing. You have how you have a few people on your team or whatever it is. Doesn't matter how long did it take you to get there. Even if you're earning a lot of money, how long did it take you to get there? And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of honest and genuine business people out there, and there's a lot of people that I've grown massive relationships with, and there's lots of trust. There's also lots of people who like to throw out fake results, and they basically just want you to sign up with them. Now with e-commerce, you have complete control over the entire business that you're doing. You have 100% control. You're not under somebody else. You're not following someone else's lead. You don't have to learn how to advertise, and the only way to be successful is if you get really good at advertising. I mean, how simple do you think it would be for you to get one of these items and for you to make a sale on eBay? All you really have to do is have, a good title, have that same product that's already selling, and have a lower price. Because on eBay, when it comes to popular products, for me, if I saw the same product for, $2 cheaper on eBay and it was the exact same one, I would most likely go with the one that's $2 cheaper. And that's just the reality of eBay. Now, there is a thing called perceived value, and we actually have a video on that on BizWatch TV. You can learn how and understand the in-depth thought process of perceived value, which is basically what something is worth just by looking at it. And that has a lot to do with the consumer mindset and how someone actually decides when they want to make a purchase. Because sometimes people will spend more on an item even if you have a lower price, but it depends on the product, right? So with this, the perceived value is nothing. The perceived value is, I want the LOL Surprise Bling Series toy. So there is no differentiator when it comes to perceived value. This is the one and only Bling Series toy. It's the only one. So the only thing that matters is price when it comes to a product like this. So can you list this cheaper than that guy? Yes, you can. Even if you pay $5 shipping, you're looking at 16 bucks. With fees, you're looking at, you know, $18 roughly. Maybe $17.50 with fees. So that's going to be your total price. Total cost is 17 to 18 bucks, and you sell it for $23.99. That's about a 20% markup. You're making about $6 there, 6 or 7 bucks, $6 or $7. And if you sell this thing just one time a day, you know, that's that's $200 a month on one product. Imagine having just 10 products that do that once a day for $6 or $7 profit. You know, 10 times that, 200 bucks a month, $2,000 a month with 10 products. That's a full-time income. You can literally, if you're making $2,000 or $3,000 a month at your job, you can quit your job and just focus on your e-commerce business. If you're making that same money, 2 or 3 grand with, you know, a few dozen products that sell just one time a day. Now, not every single product you'll be able to list is going to sell every single day. You're going to have some products that sell, maybe never sell. Some products that maybe sell once a week. But you'll be able to come, easiest way to find products that are going to sell real hot for you real fast and help you grow your business as fast as possible in the beginning, so you can really start to see the opportunity in front of you, and you really start to get excited and happy about the business you're doing in e-commerce, drop shipping on eBay and Amazon. Then you will be able to start learning a lot more. You'll be able to start investing some of the profits you make in a better education, and you will be able to literally take this thing to the sky. So, just to give you an idea, before we're done with this video, eBay has 15 million dedicated shoppers, 15 million who will only buy on eBay. Now, people wonder, why would someone buy it on eBay for 25 bucks when they can buy it on Amazon for 10? This is why. 15 million people will only buy on eBay. They're dedicated eBay shoppers. They don't shop anywhere else. So they don't care. They don't give a shit if Amazon has it for 10 bucks, because they're not looking at Amazon, they're looking at eBay. They'll find it on eBay, they'll find the one they like, and if it's an item like this, they're going to look for the lowest price, they're going to buy it, and when they get it, even if it arrives in an Amazon box, you know, they're going to open that box up, they're going to see, oh look, I got the item I ordered. What do they do with the box? They throw it away. Then they have their item in their hand, and boom, they're happy. They don't give a shit that they paid 20 bucks instead of 10. They're happy that they purchased from eBay, which is where they love to buy. And that's 15 million or more dedicated shoppers to eBay. Amazon has a couple 100 million dedicated shoppers that shop just on Amazon. So if you're selling an item from a wholesale supplier that sells an item for 20 bucks and you sell it on Amazon for 40, and it arrives in that wholesale box, you know, they don't care because they want to buy from Amazon, right? So that's the process. That's the thought process of a consumer who's dedicated to shopping on up a certain platform. So what about the people who search Google and they'll basically buy the product from anywhere? They're going to be searching for price. So if eBay decides they want to advertise for you, which they do, eBay and Amazon spend billions, hundreds of millions of billions of dollars on advertising, so you don't have to do it. They advertise for you. They have millions upon millions of customers literally waiting to buy products from their platforms. That's why it's so simple and so easy to make money drop shipping on these platforms, because you don't have to advertise, you don't have to market, you don't have to learn anything except how to copy and paste the title from a product from one supplier to another. It is literally that simple. So, if you want to learn exactly how to do this, how to do eBay and how to do Amazon, watch all the BizWatch TV videos on our channel, and check the link at the top of this description below for our $39 complete course. Now I know, self-promotion, but this is the thing. The reason why our $39 course, why it costs so little, yet we cover the entirety of eBay and Amazon reselling, because I personally know how it is starting out, especially if you're brand new, and spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on any of the business models we talked about today, or that much money on a training course for that matter, until you actually have the experience and are comfortable with an online business. Right? So once you're comfortable and you're making money doing your dropshipping business, you can then invest further into your business to get to the 6 to 7 figure level like top SupremeCommerce students and e-commerce sellers. Now, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more weekly content here at BizWatch TV.